Since their new acquisitions during the trade deadline, the Los Angeles Lakers are 4-1 as I'm recording this video. They're about to face the Memphis Grizzlies, so that record's going to change. I don't know if it's going to be 5-1 or 4-2, but as I'm recording, they are 4-1. And after the 27-point comeback versus the Dallas Mavericks on Sunday, the Lakers and their fans have really started to believe that this team can actually make a pretty good run to make a playoff berth in the near future. But of course, as we all saw on national TV, LeBron got a pretty concerning looking ankle injury, saying he heard it pop or something like that, and him holding that ankle, and for the rest of that game not really looking the same. Of course, he got his buckets, of course LeBron's gonna do his thing, but just when you look at him run across the court and do his thing, you can tell there's definitely a nagging injury there. And after the game, whenever he's walking to the locker room, or he was walking out of the locker room to the bus or whatever, you can definitely tell there was a very prominent ankle injury with his limp that looked very severe. And yesterday, which was Monday for me as I'm recording this video, the Lakers and their fans got the gut punch of all gut punches after the season was looking bright, looking good. They were playing good with the new team. LeBron is now out for at least 2 weeks with this ankle injury. And 2 weeks is honestly pretty optimistic for the Lakers. It might be 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks, 4 weeks, I don't even know. But with only a month of basketball left of the regular season, about a month, the Lakers need their best player, obviously. They needed him for the whole year, and it really hasn't worked. But as soon as they get a new roster or a new pieces on this roster and it started to work, LeBron is out. And with the Lakers trying to claw back into the play-in picture and playoff picture, this news is just the last thing any Lakers fan wanted to hear. And when you take a look at the NBA schedule, there's, like I said, about a month and a week left of NBA basketball. And with LeBron missing a minimum of 2 weeks, he might miss about a half or even more than a half of NBA basketball that's left. And when the Lakers, I think, are the 12th seed as of right now, as I'm recording this, and the Blazers have Damian Lillard putting up 71, OKC still has SGA. Zion might be coming back soon for New Orleans. It's just not looking good for the Lakers as of right now. After I just put my prediction video out a couple days ago that I'm saying they're gonna make the 7th seed or something. With LeBron out, that ain't looking like a very good possibility. The Lakers are 1-1 with no LeBron, but still with this new group of guys that they acquired during the trade deadline. So obviously 1-1, not a good sample size. And today they're going against the Grizzlies, so we'll see how they play then. But we just have no real way to predict how this team is going to play the rest of the way with Anthony Davis and everything and no LeBron. Now, I'm not saying the Lakers season is over by any means, but they are definitely going to be one of the wild card teams down the stretch. Anything can happen at this point for this team. They can go on a crazy run out of nowhere, or they can drop tremendously and be like the 14th seed, or not the 14th seed. They're not going to be worse than the Spurs or Rockets, but they're going to be like the 13th seed possibly, or they can make a pretty big jump. We don't really know. This team, like I said, it's going to be like a wild card. What's going to end up happening. Let's look on the bright side for LA. Very optimistic look right here. They have the 5th easiest schedule going forward. Anthony Davis has been playing great. Vanderbilt has been playing great. Literally was the main reason why they came back versus the Mavericks if you were watching that game. The West is also still very, very close, so anything is possible. New Orleans is dropping tremendously, like they're the 10th seed right now. I did say they're getting Zion back, but really, we don't know when he's coming back, so that's still a real toss-up. New Orleans is dropping tremendously, so that can be a very good thing for the Lakers. Now, another incredibly disappointing injury, but what could be a blessing in disguise, LaMelo Ball is officially out for this season with a fractured ankle. Now let me first say this before I get into why I said it can be a blessing in disguise for Charlotte. Obviously for LaMelo Ball, I hate to see injuries like this. As an NBA fan and a fan of hoops, I never want to see stars get injured or anything. I want to see stars play anytime they can. I hate to see injuries like this across all sports, really, not even just basketball. I hate injuries across all sports. I want fans that go to the games see the star players play like they paid for and everything. LaMelo Ball, great young talent. I hope everything goes well in recovery. But I'm just saying, for the Hornets, now that the injuries already happened, I'm just saying this could be a good thing in the long run. Of course, expecting LaMelo Ball to have a clean, good recovery. The Charlotte Hornets have been a pretty bad team this year. I think we can all say that with confidence, even though they're on a 5-game winning streak right now, actually. But their best player is out in LaMelo Ball. They have the second worst record in the East and have the fourth worst record in the entire league. This injury will obviously make them an even worse team than they already were, making it a real possibility they can come away with the top 4 pick in the NBA draft this offseason. Now we'll obviously have to see and wait for the lottery and everything, but with LaMelo Ball out and them having the ability to possibly pair him and like someone like Victor Wembanyama, best case scenario for them, that could be that will be a deadly duo. That is going to be a crazy duo to have. And that's why I'm saying best case scenario for the Hornets right now is they fall even farther down in the standings and have an even worse record, get the best chance possible for that number 1 pick. And they obviously will have a good shot at that with LaMelo now out. And they can possibly get Victor Wembanyama, or even if they don't get him, a top 4 pick in general in this draft class is going to be very, very nice. And let's go into a scenario where LaMelo stays healthy and everything, he plays well. The Hornets probably win more games, obviously, with LaMelo Ball still being there. And they have a worse chance of getting a top pick in the draft. So, of course, I hope LaMelo has a smoother recovery and everything. But I'm just saying, with LaMelo now out for the season and having 20-something games left, they're going to lose more and have a real nice shot at pairing LaMelo and some other real nice stud in the draft alongside each other for the upcoming season. So anyways, I just wanted to talk about a couple injuries that have been happening. Real unfortunate injuries, honestly. Even Giannis got hurt. I was planning on putting him in the video, but he's already playing again. That man Giannis is the Greek freak for a reason. Just insane build and everything, how he can get injured. He's gotten injured twice. He got injured with the wrist injury and got injured during that Miami Heat game. I mean, he's already back, so that's insane. Now, going into some NBA news around the league, Dame dropped 71 points. I think we all saw that. If you haven't seen my short, I'll try and link it down in the description below if you want to see that. I made a short about it as soon as it happened. Will Barton signed with the Toronto Raptors, adding a nice bucket getter for this team. Can get a bucket whenever he wants. Can shoot the 3-ball very nicely as well. Real nice pickup for the Raptors, especially when they've been playing pretty nice basketball ever since they got Jakob Poeltl. Quinn Snyder also signed, I believe, a 5-year deal with the Atlanta Hawks, trying to make things work with this team. They fired Nate McMillan a couple days ago. Now they're trying to, reconstruct this coaching staff. Quinn Snyder, obviously going to be their head coach now after taking a break from Utah. Leaving Utah. I believe it was last offseason he left. This team trying to make things work after, pretty much underperforming this season according to expectations going into the year. They added DeJounte Murray, adding him alongside Trae Young. You obviously expect some great things. Hasn't really been that. Quinn Snyder is going to try and make things work over there in ATL. Some other crazy news. Everyone's going to be watching this game. Kevin Durant is going to be making his Suns debut tomorrow as I'm recording this, which is going to be Wednesday. Probably going to upload this Wednesday or Tuesday night. So by the time y'all see this video, it might have already happened, the debut. But Kevin Durant is going to be making his debut tomorrow as I'm recording this. Going to be real fun. I forgot who the team is going to be. The Phoenix Suns are going to be facing. But cannot wait to see Kevin Durant finally suit up for the Phoenix Suns. So to wrap up my video, I just wanted to talk about injuries and how it's going to affect the league and everything with the LeBron injury, LaMelo injury, everything, and then some NBA news. If you liked the video, hit the like button down below, subscribe button, notification bell, so you can be notified as soon as I upload. If you're on the fence with what I'm saying, or you agreed or disagreed, put it down in the comments below. Let's have a conversation. Let's be respectful as well. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace out.